Okay, so it's time for the doctors. Nintendo E3 Direct impressions. Now, first off, I watched all of the press conferences, well, all the conferences of the big three. I didn't watch EA, didn't watch Ubisoft. So yeah. But based on the ones that I saw, Nintendo had the better showing. Just my opinion. If you don't like it, you know, you can have that seat. Now we got pretty much everything that we were promised. We got new footage of the Zelda Wind Waker. We got footage of the 3D Mario. We got footage of Bayonetta 2. We got more footage of Pikmin. We got the first Smash Brothers trailer, which looked freaking amazing, just like the doctor said it would. But even though I saw a lot of things that I liked, there were some things that disappointed the good doctor. And most of those was the way that things were handled during the Direct. I was disappointed that the new Mario was not a Mario in the vein of a Super Mario Galaxy. A big, huge budget, high production Mario game that made our eyeballs drop to the floor when we saw it. Instead, we got a multiplayer 3D Mario game. Now, a lot of people have wanted that. And to be honest, that game, looking at it further, that game looks freaking awesome. Looks very fun. There's influences from almost all of the Mario games up to date. Namely Super Mario 3D Land, but there's references to Super Mario 2, Super Mario 3, Sunshine, and even Galaxy. But I still would have preferred a vast, high-budget single-player experience. But I actually believe that that is still coming. And I think that is the reason why we are getting this Mario game out of nowhere so early, because they're just giving us something to, you know, whet our appetite. Now, the other one that disappointed me, not because of the game, but who was making it. Donkey Kong Country. We're getting another Donkey Kong game on a Nintendo system. Nintendo just released, or is about to release. See, I don't even know because I don't really care. Just re-released the Wii version of Donkey Kong Country on the 3DS. It's either out or it's about to come out. I don't even know, because I wasn't interested. And then we get yet another Donkey Kong game, which is cool. Game looks awesome, looks nice, but that is not the game that we expected or wanted Retro Studios. Retro Studios, like one of the premier Nintendo developers, one of the premier developers on the entire planet, to be working on. People expected them to be working on a new IP, Metroid or Star Fox, not Donkey Kong. But there is a silver lining to this. Now, people might think that I'm reaching, but this is what I honestly believe. That is not the only game that they are working on. If you look at what the people that they recruited to their team, if you look at the job profiles and the experience that they were looking for, yeah, I doubt that's the game that they enlisted them niggas to work on. Why would you need a bunch of people with online experience from the creators of SOCOM and stuff like that to work on Donkey Kong? Why would you enlist one of the lead artists from Naughty Dog and Uncharted to work on Donkey Kong and the art style is the same? That tells me right there that Retro is working on more than one game. Maybe they just wanted to get this one out of the way to make room for a Metroid, to make room for a larger scale title. Maybe. I hope that's the case, and I believe that to be the case. Now, another thing that I didn't like about the conference, especially after the fact, was there was a lot of information and extended trailers that were not in the direct that should have been. This direct was very short, about 41 minutes. Okay, it's a Nintendo E3 direct. These other dudes' conferences were an hour and a half, 2 hours. We're more dedicated than them. We could have sat through there for 2 hours if you're gonna give us 2 hours worth of stuff to watch. But instead they break it up into developer interviews, they trim trailers here and there. I can see breaking up the developer interviews because I guess some people get bored, but hacking the trailers? Like, the trailers that they showed for Bayonetta during the direct was cut up. And then you go after the direct, go on eShop, and they have this whole big epic trailer that's longer and much better. Same thing for Wonderful 101. The trailer that's on eShop and on their YouTube page was freaking amazing. The one that they showed during the direct was whatever. Why didn't they show that full trailer during the direct? And then we got Mario Kart. We just found out that there's gonna be a Mario Kart TV where you can upload your replays to Miiverse. Why was that not mentioned during the direct? That's pretty huge news. But enough about all that. On to the things that I liked about the conference or the direct, and there was plenty to like. First of all, even though that was not the Mario game that I was looking for by any means, that game looks fun as hell. It looks fun as hell. It looks very fun to play. I would have rather, since they're going for this multiplayer thing, that it actually had, online. But hey, game still looks fun as hell. Seeing references from all these old school Mario games, even music. Game looks fun. Game looks very fun. Even though it's not the game that I was hoping to see, definitely looking forward to it, definitely picking it up. And then Mario Kart was shown. I guess Nintendo forgot that Mario Kart is usually the game that doesn't have that good of graphics, because that game, for the most part, is the best looking game on the Wii U. It's crazy when the Mario Kart looks better than the 3D Mario game. Like, that's freaking nuts. Like, between that game, Smash, and X, those are the best looking games on the system. And yeah, Mario Kart on that system looks freaking amazing. It looks borderline CG. I'm really digging the gravity thing that they got going on. You could be racing somebody and then all of a sudden they come from under the course and beat you. That's kind of cool. Multiple paths. They got different vehicles. They got the bikes from Mario Kart Wii. They got the freaking gliding parachutes or whatever from Mario Kart 7. That game's gonna be fun as hell. 12 players online, 60 frames per second. It's looking pretty good. Only complaint is that it's not coming out soon. You gotta wait until next spring. Zelda The Wind Waker HD remake looks freaking awesome. The game already looked awesome on the GameCube, and now it just looks freaking crazy on the Wii U. Can't wait to pick that up. If a lot of you guys slept on that game because of the art style back in the day, yeah, you missed out. Make sure you definitely pick this game up because it's freaking amazing. That trailer for X, Xenoblade 2, Now that crap right there, that looked freaking heavenly. That looked amazing. I mean, you got these haters trying to say, oh, there's nothing I'm interested on the Wii U. Nigga, please. X looked freaking awesome. That trailer was well put together and very un-Nintendo-like. Like, that did not look like a freaking Nintendo trailer with the licensed music and all the different camera angles and stuff. That was an awesome trailer. Can't wait for that game. It's gonna be awesome, just like Xenoblade. And then last but not least, we have Smash Brothers. I got trolled in the beginning of that too, because the feed was messing up. So it went straight from Iwata saying, oh, we got one more game announcement, and then I guess it kind of skipped. And then I see the nigga from Animal Crossing. I was like, oh, hell no. They better not be making that better not be an Animal Crossing Wii U game to end the show. And then, of course, it turned out to be Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers looks freaking awesome. Awesome. I can't wait until that game comes out, Got the secret special third-party character, Mega Man, classic Mega Man. I've seen some people complain, oh, how come it's not Mega Man X? There's nothing to say that Mega Man X won't be in there. There's nothing to say that there won't be an alternate costume or whatever. But yeah, people have been wanting Mega Man to be in Smash ever since Brawl, ever since they started having third-party characters in Smash, so it's good to see him in there. I think he's gonna be one spammy little nigga. I saw that he doesn't have an actual punch. He just shoots, so he's just gonna be like, boop, 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 boop. Like, yeah, I know niggas gonna be spamming him, but it's all good. We got Mega Man and Smash. All in all, I thought their direct was pretty awesome. Not amazing, but awesome. To be honest, nothing shown at E3 was really that amazing as far as the conferences go. But I will end with one thing. Now, don't get your hopes up, but this is what I actually believe. I don't think the announcements are over for E3. I still think, well, as far as Nintendo's concerned, I still think they're gonna have some kind of announcements throughout this week, because there's just some things that are just missing. There was no kind of other than Sonic that already was announced like last week. No third-party exclusive titles announced for the Wii U or 3DS. There's no mention of GameCube Virtual Console games. There was no mention of this big summer update. So I think you guys can expect to hear some interesting news as we continue on to E3. Let's just say that.